What's up, guys? Hope you're all having a great day today. We have a new project. This is a collab project from Fern and Robo2k. If you don't know who Robo2k is, he's a producer. I just got tapped into him from Joshua's Review Corner. He had a really good conversation with Robo2k on there. And then Fern, most well known from Social Club Misfits, has been doing some solo work, as well as Marty, over the last few years, and I'm excited for this project. There's been a lot of hype behind this, and it's finally gonna be dropping on Friday. So this is dropping 1 or 2 days before the actual release date of this project. I got the early link. Shout out to Robo2k. So I'm excited. Before we get into this, remember, when life gives us lemons, we praise the Lord, and when life takes our lemons, we still praise the Lord. This is called The Proper Tape. We got 7 songs, just under 15 minutes. Let's get right into the first song. We got the proper intro.
In conjunction with everything proper. You rolling? Yeah. We rolling. Good evening. Hey, yo, make sure everything's proper. Good evening. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah. What up? Today, this afternoon, wherever you at, whatever time zone. You heard? I'm gonna get right to it. Welcome to the 12 and some most beautiful minutes of your life. Okay. Robo. It's crazy how fast life goes. You gotta appreciate it. Hey, yo, this going out to my English.
Robo. I guess it's pronounced Robo2k. I thought it was Robo2k. I'm sorry. My
teacher,
bad.
Miss Shula, in the 6th grade. What up, Miss Shula? She told me she liked my writing style. I used to write short stories and stuff. Changed my life. This goes out to my nosy neighbor, always going pss, 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 when he see me trying to feed my fellows. Don't worry, Chuchi, I got you. This goes out to you. I feed strays. Sure do. Huh? What up, Rob? The proper tape.
Okay, I loved the sampling going on in there, and the bass line was nasty. Production was fire on the intro, and then Fern was just having fun with it. We got Odd Jobs up first, the first full-length song. Let's get it.
I told the people to me, habla me and Rob like it's no prob, drop a proper tape.
What up, Rob?
I was all inside my mind, I procrastinate. Could've gave you 20 different albums, mean it's not too late. Here go the first one.
Said he could have given us 20 different albums, but it's not too late. We might still get 20 albums. That's crazy.
Verse 1, survival mode, trying to stay out the hearse, son. A lot of big dogs can't mess with me. They think about my verse next to theirs and the stress it bring. Cousin T say I'm the best, it mean a lot to me. He know the flow before IG and it's still on my team. Yeah, where do we go from here? Top tier, my ops not here. Hold up, dog. He going way too hard, ninja, for nothing, dog. Yes, that is me rising about the fog. A dark night rises, a bright day falls. I seen them both from both coasts and still answered the call. A dark night rises, a bright day falls. I seen them both from both coasts and still answered the call. A dark night.
Bro, this is so good. The sample cuts on this, and then also just different sounding from Fern. I know when he first started, he was doing stuff with, like, he did a collaboration with Miles Minnick a long time ago. I think it was something like Luck something, and that had a kind of a different vibe than this does. This is like, kind of not really boom bap. Maybe boom bap is the right term for it, but like just old school rap kind of vibe. So I like it.
As the bright day falls, I seen them both from both coasts and still answered the call. How about y'all? What up? How about y'all? What up, Rob? Smoke.
Okay, so I was saying it right. I think Fern's just saying Robo. Maybe, I don't know. Is it Robo or Robo? Because now the producer tag says Robo.
I see you, baby. River, rain, stormy, Milan, mellow, Gordy, rainy, Blackie, slanty, scary Chuchi. You already know what it is. Let me not get into my real pharaohs.
It's not about what you want. When you're in, you're in.
Yeah. Great production. Production similar to Somewhere Along the Way, which that, in my opinion, is a boom bap record. So I think maybe this is kind of like in that boom bap lane. We have Metanoia up next. Let's get it.
Make me free.
I swear my job is never done, man.
Soundtrack to my life, I get to write the score. Settle, I never could, that's why I'm back for more. Real talk, I ain't do it right the first time. Your album is whack. If you don't hook me by the first line, look me in my eyes. This is not my first time at all. Rookie with the rhymes, I am the worst kind. I've been through it all, bro, I do it all. Rather do it all by myself, black uniform. Black Air Force Ones, really I'm a unicorn. Me and bro kept the game alive without you involved. Everybody worried about their brand, not they fellow man. So when I fell down and got up, they couldn't understand.
Everybody's worrying about their brand, not their fellow man. I like that. He's talking some real stuff on this one.
You involved. Everybody worried about their brand, not they fellow man. So when I fell down and got up, they couldn't understand. Really, I was carried by the one who had holes in his hands. I don't care about your hoes, your little cook-up bland. How could I fall off when I'm well seasoned? Go against the fam treason. You a joke, Jackie Gleason. The flute playing like a Zelda game.
Yeah, I love this flute. He said the flute playing like the Zelda game. Shout out to Zelda. I've never played it, but I know, I've heard the music and I know, general things about it.
Cook up bland. How could I fall off when I'm well seasoned? Go against the fam treason. You a joke, Jackie Gleason. The flute playing like a Zelda game. Apollo boys, not Griselda gang. Different
Apollo Boys, not Griselda Gang. Shout out to the Griselda Gang, but also shout out to Apollo Records. Also, side note, this kind of is similar to what we heard from Fern on that debut, like Apollo Records presentation, I think is what it was called on Spotify. I think Fern honestly had some of my favorite verses on that project. He just went crazy on it.
New POV, I don't waste time on the streets, I'm out for G.O.D. Whoa, yeah. Flute playing like a Zelda game. Whoa, Apollo boys, not Griselda gang. Respectfully. Different angles, new POV. I don't waste time on the streets, I'm out for G.O.D. Okay. Fernie. Yo. Rob2k. Apollo. Fernie. Smokey. Stormy, rainy, hot, mellow, Milan River, Blackie. You already know, too many Pharaohs to name at this point. That's all I love, though.
It's all
Fernie.
Fire. I actually loved that one. The references and everything, like the reference to the Zelda games was perfect for that beat. And also just like the shout out to Griselda, even though it's like he was shouting out more Apollo Records than Griselda Gang, just having some of those references of things that I know and can pull from, but also adding in, Apollo to that. I like that a lot. We have Nice and Easy up next. Let's get it.
Firmly believe. Yeah, bro. Nice and easy.
Yeah, again, and on this project we have a lot of those I don't know, I never knew what to call it in the Somewhere Along the Way thing. It's not a beat tag, but it's kind of played like that throughout the beat. Just like sound effects and audio clips from things. Kind of reminds me, like in my Somewhere Along the Way reaction, I compared it to early MF Doom and Mad Villainy kind of albums, or like that album. Yeah, it just gives me similar vibes of just the random audio clips throughout the beats.
I firmly believe. Yeah, bro. Nice and easy. Take it nice and easy. But pause. Nice and easy.
Bro, when I first heard that, I was in my head, I was like, hey, yo, pause. I'm glad he said that. That would be a diabolical line to not say pause after.
Take it nice and easy. But pause. Nice and easy. Wow. Yep. It's something nice and easy. Something like, yes. Nice and easy. Without. It's nice and easy. Robo. Yeah, Robo. That's how we do it, man. What? Guitar strings on all of the pain the heart brings. Stop trying to be someone else. Be who you are, king. I got Lil G's looking up to me. I'm gon' show 'em.
Bro, I feel like he's talking to me like Kendrick Lamar was talking to Drake on Meet the Grams. That's literally the vibes I'm getting right now.
That's how we do it, man. What? Guitar strings on all of the pain the heart brings. Stop trying to be someone else. Be who you are, king. I got Lil G's looking up to me. I'm gon' show 'em right. Little introduction to me. The flow is tight. I check every box you're looking when it comes to rhyming. Wise with the timing, shine like a diamond. Buffalo Bills O-line when blocking for Allen. Lyndon and Douglas, dog, you know everything valid. And try to hit me with the words.
Got some Buffalo Bills references right here. The offensive line protecting Josh Allen, something like that. Low key, I thought the Bills might have made it to the Super Bowl, but not this year.
Than the Douglas, dog, you know everything valid. And try to hit me with the word salad. But I knew better this time, I do better. New money, new pressure, more raps, more cheddar. Once I spent my life like it's blues, got more better. Always knew I make my mama proud, I'm a go-getter. Not a product of my environment, should've known better. Just wanted to make my mom proud, I am a go-getter. Not a product of my environment, I should've known better. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay. Something like nice and easy. Wow. This that nice and easy. Okay. Marty know, he know about nice and easy. Oh, you know my bro know. Nice and easy. What the average know about nice and easy. Oh yeah.
Hey, did we just get a Diarra shout out? I just listened to his project that dropped last week. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago. It was one of my favorite albums of the month. I added that to my list of my 10 favorite albums this month. I didn't end up doing an album reaction, but I did do a reaction to one of the singles, I think. But he's also a new signee to Apollo Records.
Average know about nice and easy. Oh yeah. Premi. What up, man? He know about that nice and easy. For sure. Nice and easy. Yes. Apollo boys, nice and easy. Trey Dot, Gavin, Fernie.
Gavin, yeah.
LJ. Nice and easy now.
LJ the Messenger, he just dropped a new song last week, I think, as well. Great song.
What up, Eli? No pressure.
Reverb right there. Again, great instrumental. Love to the guitar on that one. We got God Is Never Late.
God is never late, never. He always on time, like my grandma used to say. Old school nostalgia, mama, let me get the play. Though the flow is vintage, you know I'll be up to date. This is what this.
Even though the flow is vintage, I still be up to date. That's fire, because that is literally the energy I'm getting, is just like that old school vintage kind of flows and pockets from Fern, and then he's still kind of giving us relevant bars. Like everything that he's referencing Zelda, Griselda, all of the Apollo guys, everything is just the perfect description for what this is right now.
Like when you really rap your age, father, husband, faithful servant, please pick up your pace. This is not a race, but one day we gon' see his face. I'm gon' ask him why he let you even rap one day. One day, yeah. I could read the lit, I could see the play. Way before it happens, that's amazing grace. Yeah, this is more than music, his work gets an A. Plus more, put my face on Rushmore. Top 5, dead or alive, I'm in the conversation. Took a break, but now that I'm back, release, no hesitation. I ain't really take a break, I had no motivation. Everybody rapping, I don't like clutter, saturation. I was top tier in '98, same way I rap now. Vintage was a person, that's me, but out the trap now. I don't use AI to make records, I know you lie about yours. Spotify rap the
calling out people, man, I don't know who he's really calling out here, but I will say you can take it however you want. You can agree, disagree. I don't personally care. You know, comment section's open to discussion on this. I saw Miles Minnick had a discussion at the Grammys. He was part of a panel with will.i.am and I think a couple other people discussing AI, and Miles Minnick was talking about how he actually does use AI in the music making process for him, which to me kind of shocked me. I was like, how is he using AI? Obviously, he's not putting out songs that are AI or AI generated. He uses it as a tool But I wonder if he's talking about artists like that, like Miles Minnick, where out of nowhere he's at the Grammys just talking about how he uses AI all the time in his music. I don't know. That's interesting though.
Saturation. I was top tier in '98, same way I rap now. Vintage was a person, that's me, but out the trap now. I don't use AI to make records. I know you lie about yours. Spotify rap is your metric. I know you got is never late. He on time.
Talking about Spotify Wrapped being an artist's metric as well. I know that's a weird time for a lot of artists, especially smaller artists. You know, they see all these people around them that make music that they look up to. They have probably millions of streams on Spotify, which really millions of streams right now isn't even like, it's a good, you know, it can be like a good flex, just number wise, but it doesn't really necessarily equate to actual fans or even money sometimes. So he's also talking about that, which I'm sure a lot of people will relate to. I mean, obviously Spotify rap numbers, it's fun for me personally to look at, see, you know, stats through the year and stuff, but some people literally take that as a metric of success, which is completely wrong.
Spotify rap is your metric. I know you got is never late. He on time, like my grandma used to say all the time. What? God is never late. He on time, like my mama used to say. Like my mama used to say. What? God is never late. Never. He on time, like my daddy used to say. Like my daddy used to say. What? God is never late. Never. He on time, like my pastor said today. Like my pastor said today. What up, dog? Big Rob, what up? Tap in, tap in, tap in. Smoke it! What? Fernie. God is never late. Never. Ever, ever. Fernie. And I'm out.
All right. I love that song. That might be one of my favorites so far. We have The Best Thing up next. Let's get it.
But I just had this emptiness, you know. Even though I had recognition and was doing everything I wanted to do, I still wasn't serving the Lord. I was serving the wrong master. And now I'm happy to say that I'm...
Is that Robo talking right there? Shout out to Robo.
Still wasn't serving the Lord. I was serving the wrong master. And now I'm happy to say that I'm finally serving the King of Kings.
Amen. They say the streets are done, everybody snitching. 1,000 days behind the wall, and I'm still living. Do the crime, do the time, that's the consequence. Stand behind everything I write, no consequence. That goes over your head. Ain't that some? Call it like I see it, spade a spade, get your offers in. It's a 180 in real life, you ain't never seen it. Holy Spirit came over my life. Why you see me gleaming, shining like the morning I was born. Rhymes rebuking demons. God brought me a cat when I was down. He knew I wasn't sleeping. Father worried about his children's future during COVID times. Only income at the time was from you knowing all the rhymes. Going state to state, but all that stopped, we had to slow it down. Add the father that I am a husband, had to hold it down. Like this trajectory felt. The flow from the heavens, but felt like my destiny held. The black sheep, he still came for me. He did. Took my charge, let me go, took the pain for me. He did. He was there, the arrest, the arraignment plea. The only prince they found was his, cause he created me. Fernito. Robo.
Another nice, smooth, chill beat, chill rapping on that one. We got the last song of this project.
Hey, yo, Rob, the only thing...
We got the last song, 86 Fernie. Let's get it.
Listen is like the credits at the end. Roll the credits, B. Roll the credits. The text on this track sound like a scene from Boys in the Hood when Ricky was in the L.
Okay, we gotta run this back.
The texture on this track sound like a scene from Boys in the Hood. When Ricky was in the alley, he got shot in the hood. Reason I make movies is I came from the woods. That's Hollywood. Please let's get this understood. I'm from the Reagan era, the crack epidemic. No AI, and I'm not talking Iverson reference. Just real.
No AI, and I ain't talking Iverson reference, Allen Iverson, but he's also talking again about AI in present time.
Life.
Artificial intelligence.
Only cause you did it, you spit it. You too soft, something's off. No, you rap, but don't live it. Listen, I've been through these states. I could tell you how I did it, or could keep it to myself. I don't owe anyone living. Me, I made it being real, but you're not, and that is a difference. They say authenticity's what's going, so that's why I am winning. This vibe could take you back to.
He said that's why authenticity, they said that authenticity is gonna sell. That's why I'm winning. I like that.
City's what's going, so that's why I am winning. This vibe could take you back to 1986. 86. And I got why I'm able to paint the greatest pics. Stranger Things, my MO, I came to slay the king.
Stranger Things, that's fire, because Stranger Things is referenced, or, you know, based around the 80s, has a lot of 80s themes, and I guess Fernie was born in the 80s. That's crazy to me. Bro is unk status for real.
Been cosplaying for too long, this not no plaything. I'm a vintage baby, this Mr. T on the 18. Lyrically, I'm able to pull up quickly and spray things. Rap about whatever, I get paid to be clever. Can't see eye to eye, sometimes the touch I take it 7 Fernie. Community service, the game that I'm giving for free. The wisdom I'm dropping, this low hanging fruit from the tree. Layman terms, so you understand. You still might not make it, though you have a plan. Although name, image, and likeness of my father, the reason I shine the brightest. They told me stay consistent, me I follow through. POV when got orders, your stats, but you wore Yeezys through.
Let me run it back.
Image and likeness, your stats, but you wore Yeezys through. POV when got orders, your stats, but you wore Yeezys through.
Some people know that I did some prison time. When I came home, I didn't know what my life was gonna look like. I always wanted to rap, but I didn't know what that was gonna look like. So like when I came home, I always felt that there was a bigger calling. There was something. When I met Marty and we started making music together, just all that stuff started like falling into place. And when we started doing Social Club and just started making these records, it just almost seemed like so organic and so natural and authentic. We just always knew that it was something special.
So I wonder if that was also Robo at the end there talking. But yeah, he said, Fern said something in that one of those verses, like, even though you have a plan doesn't mean you're going to make it. I think that's also going to hit hard for a lot of people, because there's a lot of things that go into actually like making it as an artist, making it as whatever you're trying to be. Even myself, like, you can have a plan, you can have all of the knowledge on how to win or, you know, achieve what you're trying to achieve, and that doesn't always equate to actually happening. I mean, that for me, that was being an artist. Like, when I was in high school, late high school, I started making music, and I was like, that's what I want to do. And then I ended up being like, bro, my music is trash. I don't have the right equipment to make the quality that I want to make. And I was just like, I'm gonna do YouTube, because I had a lot of people that I liked watching, but none of them were doing it for Christian music. So that's kind of how this whole thing came about. But yeah, that was the Proper Tape by Robo2k, produced by Robo2k and Fern. Great project. A lot of slick beats on this, and just some nice chill vibes from Fern rapping over these beats. It was a really nice listen. I enjoyed it. I don't know what my favorites are. I really liked Nice and Easy, God Is Never Late, and I think 86 Fernie. Those are going to be my top 3 songs from this project. I think this is going to be considered an EP, so this is definitely going to be considered for the EP of the year list at the end of the year, like I did last year. So you know, it's quality music when it's already being considered for that. But shout out to both of these artists. I'll have them linked in the description if you want to go follow them on Instagram. If you want to go listen to the project on Spotify, you're going to have to wait 1 or 2 days before this drops. It's not out yet officially, but I got the go-ahead to release this reaction early. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this project. Are you excited for more music from Fern? Also, some more production credits from Robo2k, because his beat selection, his sample selection is fire. I'd love to hear more music, specifically in this genre, because like he said in his conversation to Josh's Review Corner, there's not a lot of artists and producers putting this kind of music out. Obviously, we have DJ Mike LV with the Bodegas and 350 with Somewhere Along the Way, but there's not like a ton of artists out here doing that. So I'm glad Fern gave Robo2k the chance to create this kind of world of this vibe of music. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go be fruitful. Let's go.